Good morning. Today's August 15th. I'm Teddy Hicks. I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Today's affirmation is, I honor my specific needs. You know what's really cool about you? You have your individual style, look, size, taste, preference, and needs. And you know it's completely pointless to compare yourself with others or try to be like anyone else. You're so exceptionally and perfectly you in every single way. From the length of your little toe to the number of hair follicles on your head to that little mole in that special place. You're so good at listening to your body and giving it the specific amount of water and exercise it needs and nourishing it well so you feel good and have plenty of energy. There's never been anyone exactly like you, and there never will be again. And you know exactly how to take care of yourself, don't you? Because when it comes to you, you're the one and only expert. Love, Teddy. I love this one because obviously the point is that comparing yourself with the way other people are doing things or the way other people are taking care of themselves is totally pointless. Yet we all do that, right? Like, you just see someone else exercising more than you or eating a little bit better than you or drinking more water than you or doing something just a little bit different than you normally do it. And there's that little voice in your head saying, oh, maybe I need to be doing that too. Like, oh, maybe I'm failing in this way. But and that might be true. Maybe you would benefit from doing it a little bit more like somebody else, or, ramping up your exercise a little bit or whatever it is. But the point is that if you can withdraw all of that energy from comparing and watching what other people are doing and thinking you're failing in some way or you're inferior in some way, and turn all that attention back to yourself and really pay attention to what makes you feel best and what your body needs, you will be infinitely further along on your journey than you would be otherwise. Because all our bodies really are different. And the problem arises when people think that there's some sort of standard that we should all be able to meet in terms of anything: health, size, weight, amount of exercise, all of that stuff. It's just not appropriate to compare yourself with others because you aren't other people. You are yourself, right? And it totally depends on, your country of origin, what body type you have, what your lifestyle is, what food is available to you. All of those things factor into what's going to make you feel your best and look your best and live your best life. And nobody else has those exact factors, right? Like, nobody's just like you. So it's just really important when you're thinking about self-care and health and how to maintain your body, to just really pay attention to what works for you. Because I know that there are people in my life who have very different body types than me and, are able to maintain a certain size or weight or appearance, whatever they want, with little effort. That's just the way they look. And if you looked at us side by side, you would think for some reason I'm doing something wrong and they might be doing something right. But I know for a fact that's not the case, because I take care of myself in a way that works for me. And this is just the body type that I have, right? So another piece of this is really trying to withdraw your attention and your energy from trying to change the way you look and really focus on how you feel. And that is a game changer. That when I learned that lesson, I felt I could do anything. Like, it really changed my whole life, because I had been holding myself to a standard of someone else, right? Another person who wasn't me. And I was hurting myself. I was eating in a way that didn't work for my body. I was exercising in a way that didn't work for my body. And when I stopped doing that and started to pay attention to how I feel and what made me feel best, what gave me the most energy, I felt like a new person, totally, totally different. And that, that's really important. Well, all we really need to be worried about is what works for us. So remember that you are the expert of you, and it's maybe good to get some advice if you have a problem that you're dealing with and you don't know how to work on. But ultimately, you're the one who knows what's best for you. You know when you need to be, changing something about your lifestyle or doing something differently in order to feel your best. And you can stop comparing yourself, because there's no one except you, right? Like, in your scheme of things, in your grand scheme of things, there's nobody's body, nobody's lifestyle, nobody's exercise habits or eating habits or anything matter except your own. So I hope that's helpful for you today, and I will see you back here tomorrow with the next one. Thanks so much for watching.